Okay, we are back at it again. Second ever video. Back to the con. Back to yaks. Back to the basics. But the difference is we're Japan. And on the con, with all those tasty little creatures, nice and down the center of the map, instead of eating them, tasty as they may be, we build houses for them. And then worship them. Something like that. They gather at the houses to worship, either way. Oops. Hold on. Okay. Either way, good sustainable income. We're all about sustainability here at thisll & Co. We got the villager micro to start it off again. Doing a 3v3. The ranks were master second versus second first, so we are the clear underdogs here, as I believe I mentioned in the chat at game start. And I'm just gonna, yeah. So my allies, I think we had a duchy. My enemies, we had a Russian and a British. That's the extent of my expansive knowledge. And I'm just going to do the typical Japanese start, where you like get cheap shrines by doing the cards in the consulate. I find that to be good stuff. A little bit of berry bush scouting. Berry bush rickshaw, I guess. Orchard rickshaw, okay. I hate playing with Japanese allies. I guess in the last game it was obvious. They just shrine up all the animals and essentially starve out their friends. And it's just abysmal. But I try not to do that. And I guess in Decon it's easier than most maps. And then yaks. The Japanese players who just hoard yaks, let them sit there. Or really just the players in general who hoard yaks and don't slaughter them mercilessly. It's quite the bother. That's why you gotta stick to the 2v1s, right? You don't have to deal with the other people not doing things exactly as you do. My deck, lost and found. Are my decks terrible? I made these so many years ago. I am not up to date with the best Japanese guide posted on aoe3.weebly.net or whatever. I just kind of do my thing, go for it, throw in random cards. Never as many military cards in any civ other than Germany. That grammar was 8 out of 10. But I figure it's time to settle down with my orchard. Get it going, get it growing, get those berries coming up. Alright, British and Dutch. There we go. See, look at me go. I'm such a generous ally. I'm a great person. Oh man. The repetitiveness of my thoughts. Seeing the yak, seeing Japan, it just brought back all the memories from my years of AoE. Alright. I never checked in on this guy to see if he actually ended up killing them. But we can assume he's a man or woman of his word, or her word. His word. Let's just go with that. My shrines are my army. How many was that? 6, 7? Not a full stack. Calm it down with the B hotkey. Yeah, I just started using hotkeys recently, so I'm getting a bit spammy, as you just witnessed. Technically, I have a StarCraft quote-unquote background where I do use hotkeys, and I don't spam, but in AoE it just feels natural, just to spam that V for no reason. Oddly enough, they're not really contesting. Oh, there they go. They are contesting the middle. I played this on the same day that I did the other video that I made. And I did promise that the memory would fade within a couple hours, even more. And here I am delivering on my promise. Yeah, people who don't contest the middle in Decon are people who lose. So they're definitely doing good by that. How Green just shot up enough wood to purchase 3 houses at a time. is beyond me. It's not the 400 crate he didn't age, I guess it was just bad stockpiling. It's a gutsy shrine. Is this the incorrect decision? I'm genuinely curious. Just hyper aggressive shrining, because their military is just kind of gonna be chilling there, even if I didn't have these shrines here. So I'm pretty much just giving them a thing to do, but I'm also buying his time. The question is how much time. I don't know. This is the type of thing that I feel you're never gonna really figure out on your own, save for by playing millions of games. Maybe I should just Google it. Got 600 wood coming in. I'm a big fan of shrines. Because A, they're distraction. No, A, they're a resource, B, they're a distraction. And as Japan, you get units super slowly out, of course. So, distractions are good. Glorious Explorer combat. So what are my allies doing at this point? I guess we're only 5 minutes and 30 seconds in. I think I don't care, actually. Oh, there we go. The shrines serving their role in their existence. Okay, so we got a guy going Huss. We got a guy on their enemy side going Musket, the British player, green. And we have yellow, the Russian, going Sturlet, right, it's Strele, technically, Strele and Musket. So, you know, on paper, not the best cavalry position, but we do kind of need cavalry later, because Russian exists, and Russia is usually going to be Strele. They're a great unit. I'm glad he actually dealt with them. Oh yeah, they have a huge military advantage on us. I don't know, should they have just pushed our military production buildings? I guess they don't know what type of resistance they might face, but that feels like a lot of units for 6 minutes 40 seconds that probably should do something more impactful than just burn down some houses. They cost 75 wood each. That was terrible. I didn't even notice this happened. Oh no, the green muskets are enemy. I was excited, ready to see a massacre at first. You know, given the amount of players running cavalry, I'm surprised by the lack of any villager raiding. They're just here fighting straight up. Maybe it's just more of a 3v3 thing. You need to have your units there, otherwise your allies get rolled. Okay, we got skirmishers. I like that. So this isn't looking so great right now. Russia always hits pretty fast and hard, so it's to be expected. Red player. I don't even know. Oh, that was insane Hussar batch right there. Right on top of the Strele. I think I just let my ally skirmishers get killed. Let's see. It didn't look good on last screen. Yeah, I kind of did. Oops. I should have gone hand positioning, or hand combat. I didn't. Yeah, at this point I'm just basically assuming, oh, that's unfortunate, we lost the middle. But really, I don't know what's in their queues, so there's no way to know for sure. Oh, more Hussars coming. Skirmishers ripe for the slaughter. Alright, on the scores, green is insane right now. I guess he's only dedicated, what, like 10, 15 muskets? Which might be all that I've done as well. Japan has a hard time getting going. Oh yeah, they're skirmishers. They ran for the hills, or they ran for the plains, but the muskets crawled on the hills. And there they come. At least it seems like overkill to send more. It's not looking great, but yellow, he does have to dedicate considerable funds to achieve something like this, because his economy is not there, right? All of his cards have been probably, what, resource crates, military? It's a pretty Russian thing to do. Got the double production. Oh, I forgot to send that earlier. Managed to lose maybe just one villager. It's still an impressive accomplishment as Japan. That's the issue, we're just getting spawn killed. Spawn killing noobs. Okay, he just forced a little bit of idle time. Probably a horrible waste. I don't know why he would try to raid Japan when anybody's easier to raid than the berry bush fiends. Alright, on the scores, I love watching scores. Although it's kind of annoying that they exist because it's incredible scouting information that's just completely free. But on the scores, we're looking pretty equal. We got blue to their yellow, teal to their red, and then green's uncontested. But 50-50 spread is not that big. And they took the middle. I guess they thought that was enough, but they're just back to shrining and letting us build. Oh no, there they go. But now they're split. If they had been together, right? Like, half their people are in the middle just burning shrines, half of them are burning market. Okay. Unfortunately, it's Sterla versus Musket, but Ashi are just good. Dang, I didn't send the Musket damage card. Poor play. I love range. I hate lack of range by extension. Just getting kited is misery. Oh, teal coming in clutch right there. Oh, look at this. 3 versus 1.2? That can't be all of red soldiers. Green's just burning shrines. That is very, very bad. That's not a good play. Thankfully, I have a bit of a wood stockpile to get going again with the eco. Be starved of eco and be starved of vitality. It's the most important thing. And now, okay, green is 3 times the score of yellow. So yellow he just hung himself. Let's move on. He lived a good life, but his time has come. His time has passed. It's a good question. They're walling up in the middle, if you see there. Really trying to establish themselves over the resource-rich area, which is super important, as especially the British, because they just chow through food with muskets, man. That looked like a terrible fight for them. They're just all getting clustered by the trees. I guess the Hussars going in for the snare. My muskets, I'm not doing a good job at keeping them in line, though, keeping on pace. But they're just so outnumbered, they're forced to flee. Yeah, that was good. Because most people just won't even take that fight. They'll be, oh, Musketeer has a 2 times multiplier versus my cavalry unit. Let us run with our tail between our legs, even though they have a massive musket army / skirmisher army behind them. So they can't actually turn and fight. Yes. Yeah, here comes raiding. Just absolute lack of raiding. That shipment's sick. You can just stay in your little hidey hole forever. What is going on in the middle? I'm curious, but I don't actually have control of the mouse. Nothing. A mass exodus. Why did I send these units here? Was I trying to burn a trade post? I think we missed a really good timing. Yeah, we definitely had a huge military edge. Interesting. Oh, red was France. There we go. Courrier de Bois. Man, I'm just forgetting the French every single time. No hate Frenchies. Except I do actually hate Frenchies. Okay, we're kind of going for a two-pronged base stab, completely ignoring their fortifications and resource gathering in the middle. He's getting some good raiding in. But they can just hide in the town center so easily. Yeah, they're already queuing up. Okay, 27, I was going to say. That's kind of a bad idea. I have, what, 17 muskets sitting there and going to risk his entire skirmisher army. He probably shouldn't trust me after last time, when I left his men to die. But he's a good bloke. That's a lot of money wasted on gates. I didn't... Okay, I want to see green space right now. It's just overrun by hussars. They got dragoons, okay, that makes sense. That's why he went fortress. But, two of them fortress, one of us fortress. It's kind of an opening to do some damage. Yeah, if you delete the pillars, the wall thing doesn't usually work, but it seemed to have just worked. I can, yeah. Did I just look at my units, assess their position in life, and leave them to die? I didn't even try to back up. Brutal. I love this stage of the game with Japan. Just a ridiculous economy, pumping out overpowered units, and just walking across the map and shooting things. Seiji. Oh, that is a big yellow force down there. Hold up, I thought it was a different color that killed my soldiers down there. There is a red town center, so it's feasible. It's possible that it could have been red, but he was goons. I'm just losing my mind. Whatever. Kind of getting torn apart. Centrally and southernly. But this is good. Here, now it's our turn to spawn camp them. Just get all those free kills before they can actually shoot back. Green has just gotten kind of wrecked. He's had a lot of units, but he's just taken bad trades left and right. Technically, you could say it's because his allies weren't here, but when his allies were doing things, he wasn't there. So it's just kind of a strategic misalignment, and he just missed a crazy dynamo kill there. But that was not that great. He should probably just run. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Okay, this bothered me, because he kept on going on about this in the post-game as well. But I wasn't particularly impressed. He had a high score, so I guess he thought that meant that he did well. But as you just saw, he walked 20 muskets on move command right through a dynamo or daimyo and a musketeer army and lost everything. So I was not impressed by green. I think yellow did better, but yellow did also kind of throw the game when he pushed solo. Just overconfidence. Yeah, he was our first lieutenant. The rounding up. Okay, buddy. Did blue just flare spam teal because idle settlers after we already beat them? Yeah, I guess technically it's not super over. Their scores are kind of similar, but our military presence is just so dominant. As Japan has never aged 17 minutes in. That guy's industrial. Just chilling colonial with my Ashigaru, whatever. Kind of floundering a bit here. Should just go for the jugular. Thankfully, we got so many kills straight out of their production buildings because they refused to just build new production buildings or accept that they had lost the middle of the map. Worked out very nicely. Oh, green was finally dethroned. #1 score. Threw away just one too many muskets. There's been a decided lack of yellow on the field ever since the great suicide of 8 minutes. Dude, that was bold. I guess I was right-clicked on the market, so we just assumed I was complete garbage instead of partial garbage. Went for the snipe. But he was not ripe for the picking. The daimyo. It's very satisfying fighting Russians, because they just kind of die. Give them a quick poke to the face and they collapse in pain. Much unlike the Russians of pop culture, which wrestle, what, grizzly bears. Oh my goodness, I aged. It's incredible. And I have enough to age again. GG. I was surprised we won. It looked really bad at the start there. They did split, so we got him good. One of them says, look at the kills. Yeah, green right now, he's trying to whine, say the yellow did nothing. But he pushed early. It's kind of expected that you'll have less kills overall if you're an early game player. I mean, there was one clear difference, and that was my boy Ghostbuster is Japan. But, you know, that's cool. Alright, peace out.